Here is how Theo went from being stuck in his head to confidently choosing who he wants to date. It's not magic. It's not your traditional dating tactics. It's real inner transformation plus action. Let me show you how it's done. So every day, my student, Theo, who I was working with, he would see girls that he wanted to approach, but he never did. He would walk around and he would be stuck in his head, and he would be thinking, I cannot say anything, I'm too afraid. So what was holding him back was the belief that I'm not good enough and I'll be judged. And he was working as a waiter and he would think to himself, I'll be fired if I say something. He was really frustrated, but he never took any action. This had been going on for a long time because Theo, he was believing that he was not good with girls. And he had tried. He had watched countless videos. He had been trying, but he'd never been able to approach these girls in a way where they would be attracted to him. So, what he did was 4 steps to help him overcome this fear. And the first one, and this is the most important one, and if you are in the same spot or similar spot as Theo, then please pay attention. So the first of these 4 steps is that he put inner work first. And this means that when he felt the fear, he didn't just mindlessly push through it. Like you hear a lot of advice out there, just do it. Don't be afraid, just do it. He did not do that. Instead, what he did was he was acknowledging the fear. And he felt it, he sat with it. And by doing this, he was able to release the emotional charge of the fear instead of fighting it. So in this way, he was doing the inner work while at the same time taking action. And the action, the second step now, was that he was baby stepping every approach. So he didn't just jump out and, whatever people might have you do. No, he baby stepped it. So he started very easy. He did something very bold to start with, but the thing that he did was he would compliment girls. And I know this is still bold, it's still scary, but it was just easy enough, just doable enough that he could do it. And he would do this again and again until this started to feel easy. The third step, and this is going to be as important as the first one to an extent, because if you implement this step, then it's really going to take the pressure off your shoulders. And what he did, he changed the goal from getting the girl to overcoming his fear. And by doing this, he was not pressuring himself to perform, but instead what he tried and what he did was to express himself authentically. He now felt safer and safer. He felt grounded. He felt present. And now, because he was able to focus on expressing himself instead of getting something, then he was not afraid of perfectionism, because this is a big thing that a lot of guys lose themselves out on, but he did not. And this takes us to the fourth step, because when we talk about perfectionism and then eventually overthinking, it's easy to just not do the thing. So the fourth step was my accountability that he got from me. And my accountability was, daily, in real time messages and challenges. For example, there was a girl and there was her mother at the place he was working, and he texted me and he really wanted, he really liked the girl, but he would never in his life think that he would go up to this girl with her mother. So I asked him just one simple question, which had him thinking. And then his mind could not hold him back anymore because of this. And he went up and he did it. So the accountability is super important, because now your mind cannot take you out of taking action. So where did our dear Theo end up? Because he was taking all of the action with confidence and ease, now he was dating multiple girls, and multiple girls that he found really cute, because he would go up to the girls that he found attractive. And because he was doing that, he was now in control of his dating life. He could choose who he wanted to date, and he chose a girlfriend not out of scarcity, but out of abundance. Because he wanted to be with her and he wanted to explore a relationship. And he was no longer stuck in his head. He felt free to express himself authentically when he was with girls. And if you want to have the similar type of transformation, if you want to come along on this journey, then of course subscribe, but more importantly, join my free newsletter where I share personal insights in how you overcome this fear and you can start to meet attractive girls. The link is down below, and I'll see you in the next video.